In this video, we'll learn how to add SVGs to our Webflow project natively using Webflow's DOM element. That means we can style individual paths within our SVG and even animate them. It also allows us to bypass the character limit on larger SVGs and link SVG paths to component fields or plain text CMS fields. So let's copy the code for our SVG and we'll head over to Webflow and launch the Unsplash app, and we'll add an image to the page. This gives us access to Webflow's DOM element. We'll remove the class from it and remove the attributes that were attached and change the tag type to be SVG. Now let's take a look at our SVG code. We'll notice we have a viewBox attribute that sets the ratio on our SVG. So on this element, let's create an attribute of viewBox and let's set the value in here. And inside that, we'll go ahead and duplicate this DOM element, have another one inside, and change its tag to be path. If we take a look at our path element, it has an attribute of D, and this is the value on that attribute. So let's go ahead and change the attribute name to be D on our path, and we'll set the value. We have our first letter. So let's go ahead and duplicate this path, and we'll grab the second one here. We'll copy over the value for this, and we'll just paste it in so we get our next letter here. And let's duplicate it one more time, and we'll copy this last one all the way down here, and we'll just paste it in to this field here. So now that we have these set, we'll want their color to match the section font color. So on the SVG, let's add an attribute of fill, and we'll give it a value of current color. This links it to section font color. If it was an outlined SVG, we could use stroke instead, but we'll leave it set to fill. Now that these paths match the section font color, we can grab individual paths and maybe change the font color on it to be our brand variable. And while we're at it, let's grab that button element and link its background color to the brand variable. And we'll head over to our variables and we'll link this brand variable to our orange one for now. So now that we have that set, we can grab this whole SVG, maybe give it a class like SVG, and we'll give it somewhat of a width and maybe somewhat of some bottom margin on it. And once we have that set, this is all inside of a component. So we may want to change maybe the company that's being featured from component to component. To do that, we're going to want to grab our SVG, and the first thing we'll do is link its viewBox to a component field called viewBox. Once we have that set, we'll also want to link each path to a field. So we'll grab this one here, we'll link it to a field called path1, and we'll grab the next one here and we'll link this to a field. We'll call it path2, and we'll grab our third one here and we'll link that to a field and we'll call it path3. So once we have that set, we can go ahead and copy our second sort of SVG logo here, and we're just going to change out the pieces that need to be different. So we can copy the new viewBox for it. On the second component, we'll paste in that viewBox setting. We can copy over one of the paths and we'll paste that into a field as well. And we can go ahead and copy over another path and we'll paste this one into a field over here. And we can copy over our last path and we'll paste this one into a field as well. So once we have all of these paths set, the only other thing we'll probably want to do is be able to change the color from component to component. So this is using our brand variable, and because this entire section is actually a DOM element, that unlocks the ability to use inline styles on it. So we can add a style here and we can update our brand variable and set it to maybe the orange variable for now. And we can link this to a field on our component and we'll call this style. So once we have that set, that means we can now override this inline style from component to component, and we'll change this next one so that brand references the red variable instead. Now this whole component's rethemed.